998, 999, 1000. Okay, so I've been pretty consistent in the gym for the last 3 years, and it all started during COVID. And I was sitting at my desk during COVID, as everyone did, and I just remember one day I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, I'm weak. And I have scoliosis since I was a teenager, and it got worse. I could see my spine curvature in the mirror, and it was uneven, and I was disgusted with myself. So I realized that gym and just basically staying fit is not something that I want. It's not like I want to become very jacked just because it looks good, or to be attractive or whatever. It's because I really need it. It's because without me being fit, my body will just crumble, because I also have bad knees, and if I'm gonna have weak legs as well, so my legs are just I'm not gonna be able to run or walk for long periods of time. So for me, it was a question of necessity. For me, it was a question that if I don't do it, then my health will deteriorate. I will feel worse. I will not be able to sit for long periods of time. My back will hurt, my shoulders will hurt, my neck will hurt, and I will look ugly. So it was I did one video once while I was talking about motivation, and I talked about an example about an experiment that one scientist did about how mice reacted to the smell of cheese and the smell of a cat, and they measured how they pulled the string that was attached to their tail, and when cheese smelled cat, they pulled twice as much, with twice as much power compared to when they smelled cheese. So my motivation for going to the gym was just this big cat of being unhealthy, of struggling to live a functional life, and basically I just scared myself into exercising regularly. And my motivation was negative. My motivation was that if I don't do it, it's gonna suck a lot. And I think that's better motivation, because a lot of people just want to go to the gym to look good, to be attractive, and to have a good feeling to have a very good personal record. And I don't think that works, because it might, but your motivation for that cheese, for being attractive, for looking good, I don't think it's sustainable. At some point you're gonna look pretty good, and then probably you have a higher chance of stopping to exercise. You're just gonna be oh, I accomplished my goal, now I look good, and now you're not gonna have any motivation to exercise anymore, because you achieved your cheese. But if you stop exercising, obviously it's gonna go away. So in this sense, I think that having a negative motivation, having an anti-vision for something is way better than having a vision for something. So if you're struggling to go to the gym, think about that you're not going to be able to lift a heavy box of groceries when you're 60. Think about that you're not going to be able to walk 10 kilometers when you're 70. Think about the fact that you're not going to be able to run when you're 50. Think about all of these things, and obviously take your health and the wellness into consideration, but think about your anti-vision, and then I think you can combine it with positive motivation.